Hey guys, so today is actually the last day of Tistheseasonathon, and I went to edit all my vlog material from yesterday, Saturday, and it is all lost. I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened. I thought I transferred it over to my computer correctly, and it is all gone. So we're just gonna move on and keep going, but I do want to show you the book that I started the night before and finished yesterday, and that was Roar by Cora Carmack. We're about to go into my wrap-up, so I will go into more thoughts and details on this here in a moment. And then also yesterday I made peanut butter balls and chocolate covered nutty butters, and I will be having a video to show you guys how I did all that coming out here soon. Today I got up and again just made chocolate chip cookies with pecans in it, and gingerbread cookies, and I'm sending my friend a big package of all these items. But yesterday and today have been nasty, rainy, kind of cold days, so I've just pretty much stayed inside all day. So without further ado, let's just go right into this wrap up since all my vlog footage was gone. And the rest of the day I just plan on finishing up my cookies and then listening to the live show tonight. So the first challenge was to read a book with red or green on the cover, and I went with Italian by Julie Kagawa, and this is pretty much to take her rightful place in the Italian organization Young Dragon. Ember Hill must prove she can hide her true nature and blend in with humans at the prospect of a summer of normal teenage experience and short-lived. However, she discovers that she also expected to train for her destined career in Italian, but a chance meeting with a road dragon will soon challenge everything Ember has taught. Guys, I enjoyed reading this book. I got through it really quickly, but it's short, and I do plan on reading the second book. I do want to start with that. I do plan on continuing in the series until I feel like I'm just not interested anymore, because I do kind of want to see how all the characters go about from here, but it just missed something. It missed that little mark for me, so this was only about a 3-star read. So the next challenge was to read a book while listening to Christmas music, and I did that with reading The Nutcracker. I love this book. It is really short, guys, because I just wanted to get through this, but I'm not really a big person who likes reading books while listening to Christmas music. I like just paying attention to my book only. Let me show you the vinyl that I actually listened to while reading this book. That would be Lindsey Sterling's Warmer in the Winter album. I absolutely love my record player. I got it last year for Christmas, and again, I just love my record player, and this is what I chose to listen to while I read The Nutcracker. Then the next challenge was to read a warm and fuzzy book, and I went with The Night Before Christmas. This is a childhood book that I got when I was really young, and I'm glad that I decided to go with this book because it brought back all that like warm and fuzzies, and The Night Before Christmas is such a true Christmas story. How can you go wrong? The next challenge is to read a short book, so around between 200 and 250 pages, if not less. So I went with Pride and Prejudice and Mistletoe by Melissa de la Cruz. And guys, I've just come to realize I've read more Melissa de la Cruz's writing and books more recently, and I've just decided that her writing is not for me anymore. Maybe when I was younger and just getting into the reading and reading YA and reading fantasy, that I would have liked her writing, but this was a cute book, but it just missed something for me. Another book that just missed the mark, and I'm not sure what it was missing. I just wanted more out of it, but this was a Pride and Prejudice retelling. Sorry guys if the angle's a little off. I actually hit my tripod on accident. But the next challenge was to read a holiday theme book, and I went with J. Asher's What Light, and this was cute, guys. This was a reread for me. If you guys don't know, this is a girl whose family runs and owns a Christmas tree farm in Oregon, and they go to California for half the year to sell their Christmas trees to everybody that lives there. She meets this guy, and things kind of go from there, and that's all on the back of the synopsis, so I don't want to give away more of what happens. But again, guys, this was a reread for me, and it was a 4-star read. Then I did actually read Snow and Love, and I can't remember all the authors right now. It's like 4 stories by these certain authors, and I should have a picture up here for you guys to see. And another book that missed the mark for me. I enjoyed one of the stories. It was like the second story that I enjoyed. The other stories just missed it for me, and I just didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to, and I'm really disappointed by this read because I wanted it to be something that apparently was not, so it was only a 3-star read. So guys, that does complete all the challenges, but I did actually read more books during this that don't go with challenges. challenges, but I did put in other books as I was mood reading this week because I've been wanting to read all the books and I still want to read all the books, and I've actually got a pile over here that I plan on reading for the rest of December. But let's go over all the other books that I read. These are in no particular order, but I did read Roar by Cora Carmack, and oh guys, this missed something. I know apparently that's going to be my theme of this readathon, but I enjoyed this book, guys. It was a 3.5 star read, maybe even closer to 4, but really firmly on 3.5, and this just really missed the mark. I do plan on picking up the second book hopefully soon so I can see where it goes from here, but just things happened how I didn't feel like they should happen. But sometimes, you know, authors throw in that little something to get you on one side and then the other. It's just, I don't have words for how cute this book was, but in the same sense how not disappointing but different this book was, and I can't wait to pick up the second one. Then next I read Crystal Storm by Morgan Rhodes. Guys, everybody should know by now how much I love the Fallen Kingdoms series, and this was the 5th in the Fallen Kingdoms series, and this wrapped up so nicely. So I'm not going to go into a synopsis of this book because it is the 5th in the series, but let's just say 5 stars. I couldn't wait to get to the next and last book in this series. So guess what, guys? Yeah, I picked up Immortal Rain by Morgan Rhodes. If you watch my vlogs, you already knew this, but I did listen to the audiobook for both of these, so that helped me get through them a little bit quicker. But these books are really not that big. But guys, again, can't go into the synopsis of these books, but 5-star read. So the last and final book that I read this week, and everybody, I'm thanking Maddie at the Book Pusher, even though she probably doesn't watch my vlogs. I'm thanking her. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. Because she had posted on Twitter about how amazing Kingdom of Copper was, which is second to The City of Brass. I buddy read this with a friend, and let me just tell you guys, I fell in love. I physically read this book and listened to the audio book on The City of Brass, and I'm glad that I listened to the audiobook because some of the names and places and people I would have not have gotten correctly unless I had listened to the audiobook. So I do recommend listening to it. I said audiobook way too many times, but let me tell you guys, if I could give this book more than 5 stars, I would. So guys, that's the 9 books. Yes, I said 9 books. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books I read for Tistheseasonathon, and I can't believe I read these many. Like, I read a long book, I read kind of middle of the road books, shorter books, and really short books. So I read across the board. So, oh gosh, I read 10 books during this readathon, guys. Sorry, I did forget that I read Snow and Love because I didn't really enjoy it. But anyway, guys, that's all the 10 books that I read during this readathon. So guys, I hope you like these types of videos. Remember, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark before the end of the year because I'm doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. Guys, I have that video coming out soon. Please also like and share this video to everybody. Leave me comments down below if you read any of these books, if you want to read any of these books. What's your thoughts and feelings on that? Also, my Instagram and Goodreads is down in the description, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon in my next video. Bye!